A lot of guys have YouTube channels and they want to do, they have where they do mulch and then they mow, and then really they don't do anything. They don't do any kind of tree trimming or anything. They'll do bushes once a year. I'm looking for the deeper, heavier duty stuff, because what you don't want is another landscaper that can do all that up on your customer's property. In other words, what you don't want is Ray to come up on a property that you're maintaining the lawn and let Ray come in there and trim the trees and take them and take these tree leaners out and stuff, and he has the ability to cut the grass too. You might just lose that customer, because you got to be able to do a lot more than just mow the grass to grow. Say it one more time. To make the most money and to grow and evolve as you grow and evolve as a person and as a business person. All right, y'all, good morning. It's Monday morning, and I'm headed over here to pick Zach up, and we're gonna do about 4 lawns, and I'm gonna spray one. So the one that we did the other day, I don't know if I got footage on it or not. I don't think I did. I can't remember. Everything started running into each other. So yeah, man. But today ought to be a decent day. Usually the way it goes in where I'm at is around this time of year, a little bit early, I will say, but usually around this time of year, we'll go through and do all the lawns, one rotation, right? And then we won't come back in 2 weeks. It'll be, unless unless the weather mandates that. So we'll go through the whole rotation. We'll get everybody back on board. It's coming back on board. We'll get everybody dealt with as far as the price increase. But you guys know that I normally do, every 2 week jobs, right? I don't do many weeklies, but I don't have much fescue. Well, I don't have any fescue yards, so I don't really, but like I said, most of my customers every 2 weeks. They're starting to call me, and they're starting to, have me come. So another thing, so I got a contract on all 4 of those properties on the $1 Million Street, even with the price increase. So, and they're 5 acres each. So that's that's going to be the biggest challenge for us, because I don't have the third person. I don't have the third person right now, but me and Zach can actually do those properties with the mowers that we have. But it's always good to have that third mower out there, man, because you can really, 2 mowers to get a lot done, but that third mower, that'll take you over the top when you're doing great big acres, where you're just able to do them so much faster. So today I'm rocking with the Skag. It'll be the first time we use the Skag this year. So I had a hard time getting it cranked, but as expected, when the mower sits. But I know this, I turned the fuel shutoff off, and I also got ethanol-free fuel in it. Was the last full tank of fuel that I put in it before I put it up. So it's all gravy, baby, and we're gonna get back to it today. Yesterday, and y'all by now, y'all probably done seen a little video. I didn't do much over there, but we did spend about 4.5 hours over there at the bamboo site yesterday. I didn't have a chance to put that little video into the brother-in-law video because it was gonna make it way too long. So we did get a lot of those trees cleaned up. So yeah, that's about it, man. Not a lot going on. We're just trying to get things cranked up and get everybody on board, and so we can count our ducks, man. So we can count the chickens, you know. I like this time of year, because this is the time of year that you can see where you're at as far as who's coming back, who's not coming back. And even though you don't want to hear people that are quitting you, firing you, moved out, or whatever, you don't want to hear all that. You must, in order to make sure that you are got enough work to justify whatever it's costing you to do all the work. So, and everywhere I ride, I'm looking at the property. See, that one right there is going to need it next week. Check, you know. So, and that's a $120 one right there. And then there's another $120 one. I do 220s for one customer, along with about 6 other $60 and $80 properties. So we are going to be doing the veranda this year. She did call me. But yeah, so I appreciate all the comments on the videos, and I ain't gonna shy away. These guys ain't gonna come at me all crazy and me damn not say nothing. So, especially when they talking out the side of their neck, like everything they're saying is factual. And, I mean, at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. So, I mean, it's there for, you know, plain sight for everybody to see. So, yeah, we got a little bit of riding we're gonna do today. And all that there, but yeah, slowly but surely easing back into it, y'all. Easing back into it. Y'all know, man. I'm glad we are, because I need to be getting busy. I embrace it, y'all. Love it. The more money I make, the more I want to make, man. And Zach likes this kind of work too. He'd much rather cut grass when it's hot. No.
What's up, man?
What's up? Okay, y'all. So we just pulled up to the first 2 that we're gonna be doing, and I know that you guys have been over here before. This one, but y'all look. We got the kitty cat. There goes that tiger. That goes that turf tiger. Y'all see it, man. It's the first time that I've used it, y'all, this season, and I don't know that I'll be using it. It's the backup today, because I spent so much time this weekend fooling with the skid steer and the brother-in-law drama that I didn't have time to even look at that wheel. But I'll get on that here in the next day or 2. All the work is starting to really come in right now, so we're gonna have to and we're gonna have to get started. I got another guy that's gonna probably come work part-time, a buddy of mine's brother, so it's gonna really help us. Yeah, so right now we're gonna get on the X mark. Okay, guys, so since I don't work and I don't do anything but sit in the truck, maybe I'll just start doing a few little videos outside the truck where y'all see I'm working. Oh, I'm sitting on a lawnmower. That ain't work either. Well, whatever. Okay, so this is for me, right? So when I start doing the properties, the regular properties where the customers know me, you know, for each season, you know, because you haven't been to the property in, you know, 4 or 5 months, sometimes, you know, 3 months. So I always try to identify things that we can do to make extra money that haven't been done, right? So for instance, like right here, this branch needs trimming, right? that bush right there against the house right there needs trimming. And if you look way over there, you'll see that tree like that. That's extra money, extra money. And then, like, you see all this debris up here against the fence? That's extra money, but you can haul it out of here. You see that tree that's going at an angle right there? So it's up to you to identify other things on each job that you can do. It's a given that you're gonna be able to cut the grass. I mean, come on, that's a given. But going into each season, I look at other things besides just cutting the grass, because my channel's all about making the most money and, you know, chasing other work, not just cutting the grass and closing my eyes to everything else on the property. Y'all know I can cut trees with the lift or without the lift. Y'all have seen it, let me do it. And a lot of times when you get on these homeowner properties, you can make an additional, you know, like y'all seen me do a tree over here before. It wasn't a great big pine, it was one that was leaning. And like that pine that y'all see right there, see, I could get that pine on the ground, drag it up to the woods right here, and charge another $100. It's not a big tree, but it's worth $100. And considering I'm already here, why not add $100 on to whatever you're already making? Prime example. You know, these are the kind of things that I look for when I'm doing the mowing, because the mowing, like I said yesterday, any Joe Schmo can do the mowing. That's not the most profitable thing. What mowing does is get you in the door to do other stuff, and mowing will keep your, you know, business running and will keep you going. But mowing is just a gateway to more, you know, to more work, more lucrative work, if you ask me. So that's just kind of food for thought there, since, you know, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't never show you guys work. I just want to throw that out there. So on this particular property here, now I went from 60 to 80 on this one, and I normally charge an extra on the first trip, but I didn't today. I'm going to just stay at 80 the whole season. Now that's a significant jump. I can't just say I'm gonna go up on everybody $10, because you have to look at what people can afford. Just saying. So we're pretty much done with this backyard. Zach's got to blow it off, and then we're doing the one next door. Now the one next door, they were at 70 and now they're at 80. So now both of these are 80s. Went up $10, you know. But with that being said, while you're here, you're already coming every 2 weeks. And while you're here, why not scope out some of this other work, you know? You know, that bush, trim this tree. I mean, you don't have to have a man lift to do that. All you got to have is a freaking pole saw to get that limb trimmed up some. You have to have a ladder to trim that back. But these are things that, you know, that you got to identify with to make the most money. And we talk about it all the time. I'm not belittling anybody that don't want to grow their business and don't want to make the most money. I'm not belittling them. It's just, for me, I don't like spending my time if I'm not making the most money, if that is an option. If it's an option for me to make more money and it makes sense time-wise with the equipment and skill set that I got, then that's what I want to do. Oh, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the skill set. Well, what you do is you start on doing little things, you know, cutting down little bitty trees, that kind of thing, you know. Like any Joe Schmo could hook a chain to that leaner right there and pull it on down. I mean, anybody could do that. Now that one over there would be a little bit trickier, but you know, $100 to $120 there, $100 to $120 there, you know, 50 to trim this bush right here, you know, another 40 to trim this branch right here, going down the wood line there. And I'm just on the first property in the backyard. So say none of that. They don't want you to do any of that. Well, you got to look at what people are willing to pay for you to do. Well, this leaner right here is going to hit her fence if it falls all the way to the ground. Well, that might be worth $100 to her to get it off on the ground. Same way with that one, right? So you have to look at these things and identify more work outside of mowing the grass. So yeah, all right, y'all, I'll kick back. All right, y'all, so here we are on the 4th one, and y'all been over here before too. Hate to show y'all the same properties, but that's the nature of what we do. So since I don't do any work, I gotta kind of show you guys that I do actually do some work. Ray, it don't look like you working. You want a freaking lawnmower? Yeah, if somebody had to buy that lawnmower, man. Whoever bought the lawnmower is usually the one on it. Zach's doing good, man, today. Doing a jam up job, man. And there's a lot of curveballs getting thrown at us today so far. So I ain't gonna go into all of them, but it's a lot more work, you know, today than normal. But best thing that I'm learning, well, is the fact that we're securing the customers, and that's what you want to do. You want to make, even if you don't make top dollar the first cut, just securing the customers, knowing they're in for the season, get a bead on how they're feeling and what they're thinking and all that, and especially with the increase. So this little bitty property right here is it was a 60 and now it's a 70. So you know, we're going up on not all of them, but we're going up on quite a few. But we're maneuvering through it, man. We're gonna get through it, and no, the gas prices ain't gonna break me, and they shouldn't break you. If they do, then you might need to go get a job for the man. Just saying, y'all. Don't spend too much time worrying about it. Just do what you got to do to keep things rolling, and it'll all work out, you know. All right, y'all. Mowing footage coming. A job? Are you kidding me? A job? This is just freaking beautiful here. Just to kind of show y'all my office. So we're cutting this one, and this slope right here that you see, it's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. It's like, yeah. Anyway, this slope right here is, we used to push mow it, but I started cutting it with a big mower, and it saves us, you know, 20 minutes over here, and we're making the same money. So that's almost, if you do that on 3 jobs, you can go do another job or 2 on the day and make another $120. But this is my office, and why would I want to work for the man? It's just, you know, so peaceful being in business for yourself and controlling your destiny. Don't you want to be in control of your destiny? I don't know any other way. 15 years, 16 years in, there's no other way for me. So yeah, I'm here to stay unless I have a heart attack or something like that. All right, y'all, kick back. wrap, man, on today. Y'all, it is 3 o'clock, and that's all we're gonna do. We got 5 for tomorrow too, so everything is coming together, man. What can I say? All right, y'all just pulled up to the house, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Sammy Time Monday. Let's get back to it, y'all. Peace out.